I would like to briefly share with you about the word every and our vision of putting hope within reach of every addict. Every addict infers anyone, young or old, male or female, parent, prisoner, or regular Joe walking on the street who has been touched by addiction, impacted with the gospel, because it is the only truth that can bring hope and healing. 2 Corinthians 5:18 reminds us that God reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. We at Adult and Teen Challenge are passionate about sharing our own testimony of the hope that is only found in Jesus Christ with others, and walking our students through the process of knowing Him. Most of us know or have heard that over 2.7 million in Texas struggle with drugs and alcohol. Around 60,000 of them will die this year. The drugs abused are many and extremely dangerous. Many here have experienced the financial and emotional cost to families and our communities. You can ask any of our students about how dependency not only wounds the body, but also our mind and relationships. Although addiction eventually leads to job loss, disconnection from family, and legal problems, the real tragedy is that it reflects a separation from a God who loves us. Although the work we do can be complex at times, our ministry philosophy is simple. We believe that mankind was created to worship God. We understand that the root issue for addiction is that our worship has been misplaced. Instead of our Creator, we worship ourselves, money, our career, a significant other, and eventually the drugs themselves. This leads to sinful patterns like addiction, distorted perspectives, and creates so many mental storms. So Teen Challenge is in the business of teaching a person how to refocus their worship on God. Our students worship their way into addiction, and they'll worship their way out of it. For 55 years, we have had the privilege of introducing the addict to Jesus, who can instantly transform one's heart. We introduce the addict also to the body of Christ, who disciples and walks them through the process of taking off old habits and replacing them with new ones. Replacing old ways of thinking with an eternal perspective. We do this in a safe, structured, drug-free, and loving environment. The new habits we teach include, but are not limited to, generosity, truthfulness, budgeting, completing chores, good health, integrity, honoring authority, accountability, and love. We currently operate 6 programs for adult men, 4 for adult women, 2 for adolescent boys, and 1 for adolescent girls. Many support groups, a prison ministry, a thrift store, and a Montessori school, all so that we can reach everyone touched by addiction. One of our most recently opened adult programs serves women with children, where the child attends our very own First Steps Montessori school during the day while their mother is in the program. In the evenings, they are together. The school also serves families in our community and currently has 19 enrolled. This daycare provides Christian discipleship and a healthy environment in a Montessori model, so we're reaching a new demographic of children. For the last year, we've operated our Angelic Resale Thrift Store in Conroe, and the proceeds from the store benefit our Magnolia campus. Our 14th campus and the second for adolescent girls is slated to open before the end of May. It is located near the beautiful National Forest in Montgomery, and it will eventually add 40 beds to serve girls ages 12 to 17. Adult and Teen Challenge is a part of a global ministry that reaches 129 nations through 1,400 plus programs. Teen Challenge has the largest footprint of any organization in the world to impact social change. But it is only the grace of God and His provision that has allowed us to serve 516 students last year. So far this year, we've seen over 200 souls come through our doors and many more through our support groups on the weekend. We couldn't fulfill this God-given vision without you and the leaders God has assembled at our campuses. Over 150 staff who serve in our departments of education, marketing, program, office, and vocation. Many of our staff are graduates of the program, while some of us are not, but everyone's God-given gifts are needed on the team. And thank you again for helping our students see that they are truly made for more. You are impacting lives for eternity, adults, adolescents, kids, and families for generations. Thank you.